Yes, here we go to the next part of the same chapter, and today we're going to start with the Hyderabad. Okay, now we will understand how your Hyderabad assassinate with your India. So, Hyderabad at that time after partition is come under the category of provincial state, and this is the largest princely state, one of the largest princely state in India. Its ruler carried the title that is Nizam and one of the richest person in the world. So for example that in Mughals we used to give a title to your ruler as a sultan. Same way in Hyderabad the king have this title that is your Nizam. Okay, so अपने नाम से पहले वो निज़ाम शब्द लगाते थे जिसका मतलब होता है किंग. So he was the very rich king, okay, in the world. So in November 1947 signed an agreement known as the standstill agreement for a year. So he signed an agreement with central government of India that we all or his territory will be in the standstill position for 1 year. So he is having a plan that in 1 year I will make something that I can control India. So that is the why he has signed this particular agreement. But this agreement makes his Hyderabad union of your India. So let us begin. So Nizam was very oppressive to its people, so many started movement against him, particularly peasantry in the Telangana region. So Nizam was very oppressive, very cruel to their territory people. So people started complaining, people started protesting, people started protesting in different area. For example, peasantry, that is your farmer who work in the forest, who cultivate their lands, they started first in the Telangana. And this is the reason that Nizam stood up and started telling their responded against this activity, and he sent his paramilitary force to control this type of activity done by the people. And at that time the paramilitary force is known as the Rashkars. Okay, so when the autocratics reached to the apex, central government ordered the army to tackle the situation. So your when your this paramilitary force reached to the boundary of your ऑफ द निज़ाम्स टेरिटरी, यानी जो राजा की जो लास्ट बाउंड्री लाइन है वहाँ तक जब वो पहुँच गए, सो योर सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट टुक वन स्टेप दैट दे स्टार्टेड डूइंग वन थिंग दैट कि उन्होंने अपने आर्मीज़ को भेजा और कहा कि जाइए अब आप सिचुएशन को टैकल करिए. यानी कि दिस इज़ अ प्लान कि निज़ाम की जो आर्मी है वो बाउंड्री लाइन ज़रूर क्रॉस करेंगी. जैसे वो क्रॉस करेंगे वैसे ही इंडिया की गवर्नमेंट जो है वो उनको पकड़ लेंगी. एंड दिस इज़ द रीज़न दैट फाइनली इन सितंबर 1948 निज़ाम को सरेंडर करना पड़ा और हैदराबाद जो था वो आपके इंडिया का पार्टिसिपेट यानी कि आपका मेंबर बन गया. Same with your Manipur as well. Manipur also facing a difficulty in union of India. So at that time in Manipur, the ruler who was ruling there is your Bodh Chandra Singh. So he signed the instrument of assassination with the Indian government on accession of the internal autonomy. So what is this? So it is the simple thing that Manipur, that is your Bodh Chandra King. So he has said कि ठीक है हम इंडिया सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के साथ जो है अग्रीमेंट कर रहे हैं, हम इंडिया के पार्ट बन रहे हैं, लेकिन हम इनके पार्ट बनेंगे लेकिन हमारी टेरिटरी में सिर्फ और सिर्फ राजा का ही रूल चलेगा. सो दिस वॉज द एग्रीमेंट पॉइंट्स. ओके, now here, so what your government next do? So he has done one thing that government of India succeed in pursuing the Maharaja into signing a merge agreement in September 1949 without consulting the popularly elected Legislative Assembly of the Manipur. So government of India has just take a chance and signed one agreement, and this agreement is known as the merge agreement in September 1949, where your Manipur is now the part of your India. Now we are going to learn about the next beautiful topic, and this is the most important topic, because here you will understand about the states boundary, their drawing of the boundary line, all these. All right, so let us begin. So this reorganization of the state, reorganization means reshaping of your state, मतलब आप अपनी बाउंड्री को दोबारा बनाइए, दोबारा आप चीज़ों को सॉर्ट आउट करिए, बिकॉज देयर इज़ द प्रॉब्लम in the state boundary lines. So reorganization means to rearrange the boundary line. Indian government appointed a state organization, that is to recognize the commission in 1953. So 1953 में आपका एक कमीशन डिस्कस किया गया, भेजा गया, एंड दिस वॉज गॉट पास्ड इन 1956, जिसमें ये बताया गया कि हम अपने स्टेट की जो बाउंड्री है उसको वापस बनाएंगे, वापस शेप अप करेंगे. क्योंकि कुछ स्टेट जो हैं वो आपस में भी अलग होना चाहते हैं. सो स्टेट बाउंड्री, so your state boundary were on the basis of the different language. अगर क्वेश्चन आया कि इंडिया की जो स्टेट्स डिवाइड हैं वो किस बेसिस पे हैं, तो आप बताएंगे बेस्ड ऑन लिंग्विस्टिक स्टेट्स. okay, so this leads to the creation of the 14 states. So at that time, after this commission passed, your state is 14 and 6 union territories. Your Maharashtra and Gujarat was created in 1960s, and in 1966 your Haryana, Himachal Pradesh was divided from your पंजाब से अलग हो गया था आपका हरियाणा और हिमाचल प्रदेश. देन सेम विद द मेघालय गॉट कार्व्ड आउट, यानी कि उसको निकाल दिया गया फ्रॉम आसाम से. आसाम के बाउंड्री से आपका मेघालय को हटा दिया गया इन द ईयर 1972. all right, then you have the next one, that is your Mizoram. And in Mizoram, what is the next okay, so in Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh comes into being in 1987. So 1987 में ये दोनों स्टेट फॉर्म हुए. then you have a Nagaland, which was very early work of in 20th century, that is in 1963 your Nagaland come into one state. okay, one state मतलब अपना खुद का एक राज्य बना, नागालैंड नाम से एक आपका एक स्टेट बना. then in 2000 that is 2000, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and Uttarakhand was divided. You know that Chhattisgarh is divided from your Jharkhand was divided from your Bihar, and Uttarakhand is divided from your Uttar Pradesh. So this is the important thing that you should remember. And Telangana is the recent example that it got separated from your Andhra Pradesh during 2014. There is one movement which was very popular in the Andhra Pradesh, and this is the reason that Andhra Pradesh was separated from Madras. So during your 20th century, your Telangana, Tamil Nadu and your Andhra Pradesh were collectively known as Madras. So due to this movement, that is your Vishaldhara movement was basically to separate your Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh was demanding that in our area Telugu language was not spoken, so we should want to be separated from the Madras, and this is the reason that Andhra Pradesh is separated into a different separate state. So this is all about your chapter explanation. okay, and this is my own notes, you can just check it out. This also, and most importantly that you should read your book. Okay, reading of book is your homework. Okay, this is your homework, my dear. So you just go through your books, take a very good thing in your mind, improve your knowledge, improve your reading skills. So read your book. Okay, so your homework is read your book. This is my constant homework to you all. Okay, thank you class, have a very good day.